This is Texas Tiger Digs again, and I've got another package opening here. Now, a big Pinpointer fan. I've got quite a few, as most of you know, who've been keeping an eye on my videos or subscribed. I've done some testing on some Pinpointers. And I've also, purchased a couple of Pinpointers that are just basically for my own utilization. So I'm just going to open this up real fast. And this is going to be in the Pinpointer unique for me, just because it's unique to have this. There we go. This is the DX1 Pinpointer. This is basically an inline Pinpointer for the Whites line of detectors. It's sort of a flimsy way it was transported. I probably would have preferred to receive it in a box, but it looks pretty good. It's got a probe coil switch, etc. Now it specifically supports the M6. I don't know if it's just specifically M6. I don't know if it specifically supports the MX5. But I don't think so. You would think it might, since they use the same coils, so they would be using the same signaling. But I'll see. But we'll start, I'll open this up, take a look at it, and mount it on, I guess I'll mount it on the M6 and see how it looks and works. So let's switch this on. Alright, I'm currently set on the coil. Now let me just take my scissors here. Taking my scissors here, and I've got about 38 to 42. Now let me pop this off, and let me switch over to probe. And here we go. Jumping around a bit, but it's hitting that 30 every once in a while. So bingo. Drop the scissors, another matter. So now my probe is in place. Switch back to coil. I'm overloaded because I'm on top of some metal. Close it off. Power it down. And voila. So now I have an MX5 with an inline probe. It's going to be real interesting to take this out and give it a try. But like I said, it's a new one on me. I love Pinpointers, and this is the, used to be the inline probe was pretty much, well, mostly the Etracs guys had them. But so I thought I would give it a try. I still love my TRX, but it will be nice on occasion to just grab a detector and walk out the door without ever worrying about a probe. So that's cool. Anyway, that is my inline probe, and I hope to take it out for a field test pretty soon. But thought it might be nice just to see it, in play here. And it it's pretty got a good little closer. See, there's a DX1 in my inline probe there. So I like that. Works pretty good. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and that's my box opening and my inline probe installation. Well, I am out here today with my MX5 and the inline probe down there. And surprisingly enough, I walked straight into a target here. Possibly a zinc penny. So I get a chance to use the probe. Take the probe out. I go over here and switch it to probe. Got my signal. About the same. A high signal. Let's try it. Still good. Still deeper, so the probe is getting a little bit deep here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, almost looked like I set that up. It's a dime. Pretty shiny to be so deep, but you saw me dig it, so probe did pretty good, and it got down at least 2.5, 3 inches there. Cool. Coin number 1. All right. Target number 2. That's jumping around the pull tab range. So I'll go over here and switch it over to probe again. This one is a little deeper, maybe out of the probe range, but I did get a couple of sounds here. Alright, so try it again. Let me get back up and try it again. Wow. Oh, I have to remember to switch the probe to coil. Looks like it's going to take a little digging for this one. Well, that fell apart. Switch back to probe. Okay. Still the same sound. Still sounds like a pull tab, of course. Okay. There we go. Well, I saw the pull tab there for a second. There it is. Pull tab. Not expected, but pretty much expected, but at least I got a chance to switch back on with the inline pinpointer. No, we got a high signal here. Been forever since I got a high signal out here. 84, 88. Pretty solid, so it could be a quarter. Switch it to the pointer. Good, whatever it is. It's not too deep. Okay, there we go, right over here maybe. Getting my narrow. Let's see if I can Just get it up here. Okay. I got it moved, clean. There we go. All right, quarter. Not bad. Have to get used to the motion required for this pinpointer. I've never used an inline pinpointer, so I've never had one that basically have to use like a coil. But so far so good. Guys, this is the conclusion to my little field test and installation of the probe, the DX1 probe. I liked it. It was very good and relatively deep. I always questioned the depth of some of the inline probes, but it wasn't as deep as my TRX, but it was as deep and probably deeper than my Garrett, and probably around the same depth or a little deeper than my Detecnics. So you know, I really got no complaints. Anyway, this is it, and this is how it's installed. Around here you can see a little wing nut. So basically there is, because I didn't give great detail when I put it together, basically because I did a lot of filming, it was out of frame. It has these little clips, and these clips go around the areas where your height adjustment is, and then you put a wing nut in, and then a wing nut on these plastic bolts they give you, and it secures it pretty well. See, it's dirty, so it is baptized. So this is after my field test. So that's all I wanted to say. I like it, and I'm getting more and more attached to these Whites machines. I was going to give one back or return one. I am not sure which one, or if one is going to get returned right now, but I'll be thinking about it. But they're both very good machines. They're both pretty deep. You know, I showed their reactivity is not the XP Deus, but whose machine is. You know, it's pretty good. In any case, that's all I've got. I don't want to make this any longer than I have to. I've made quite a few videos lately messing around with the Whites products. I hadn't really done much except with the Spectre V3i in my ancient past, so that's probably going to conclude most of the things I've been doing. I got some more stuff that's coming in. They won't be specifically related to a given manufacturer of detectors, so we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I will talk to you later, and subscribe. Come on, guys, get me on up there. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.